Talk about wild weather this weekend. A waterspout caught on video in Gulf Shores, Alabama. This was yesterday morning. This funnel-shaped sight comes hours before Cristobal made landfall yesterday afternoon. Louisiana dealing with flooding. Meteorologists say unsettled weather is expected for this week in those parts. The effects of this storm are expected to be felt all the way up to Wisconsin. So this storm still making its way through Louisiana at this hour. We have more video like that coming up in the next half hour. But Jeff, what can you tell us about how things are shaping up for this storm?
Well, right now it's continuing to weaken since it's well inland now. Winds are down to 35 miles an hour, so that makes it a tropical depression. Moving to the north-northwest at about 10 miles per hour to continue to work on its way up across northeastern Louisiana this morning, and then eventually into southern Arkansas, central Arkansas as we head into this afternoon. By this afternoon, I probably won't be given any more advisories on the storm. As it weakens enough, it'll just be a remnant low. So we'll keep our eye on it. You can definitely still see the spin in the atmosphere around the center of this storm. Apologize for the radar dropping off here and there, but you can see the spin. It looks like right along I-20 there, just to the west of Jackson, Mississippi, is the center of the storm. So a little bit farther north than what the Hurricane Center had it. It might be a little bit farther south than that. It might be right down just below I-20 there. But heavy rains, of course, coming into Arkansas, Mississippi, Alabama. We're well on the west side of this thing, so all we're catching is maybe a couple of showers out there for this morning, maybe about a 50% coverage and maybe a few showers popping up as we go into the afternoon. So our rain chances are going to stay low as we go through today or this morning, but about 50% through the afternoon. Beautiful sunrise over in Orange area for this morning. Look at this on our Skycam network. Very nice from the Horseman's Western Store this morning, looking off towards the east as traffic remains pretty quiet on I-10 over there in the Orange area. Currently showing 76 degrees in Orange, humidity at 86%, and winds are out of the west. Temperatures across the area generally are in the 70s this morning, middle to upper 70s. As we look at futurecast, showing things pretty quiet this morning. Then as we get into the afternoon, we get those temperatures bubbling up into the lower 90s. We'll see about a 50% coverage of some scattered showers starting to pop up. Once we lose that heating, we drop off into the 80s for the evening, and then 70s overnight. We'll just see partly cloudy skies. Should be quiet overnight. Tomorrow, rain chances look low, but we have a front coming through on Wednesday that could kick up a few showers. We'll show you that in the 7-day. Mostly cloudy, 50% coverage of some scattered rain today with southwesterly winds at 10 to 20, highs today into the lower 90s, middle to upper 70s as we go through the overnight with humid conditions, south winds between about 10 to 15. And then as we check our 7-day forecast, we're looking at a low rain chance on Tuesday at 20%. And then we have that front coming through. It's going to be very late on Tuesday or very early on Wednesday, however you want to look at it. It's going to bring some scattered showers in early on Wednesday. And then after those get out of here, high pressure starts to build in for the end of the week into your weekend. That means sunny conditions, dry conditions, and also hot conditions. Temperatures into the middle 90s starting Thursday, going all the way through Sunday, probably into next week as well. So be ready to go from a little bit of wet weather to some hot and dry stuff towards the end of the week.
All right, here come those hot temperatures.
Yeah, and like I said, the rain really shuts down, it looks like, as this high pressure builds. So looking at some of the computer models all the way through most of next week, looks pretty dry as well.
All right. And to track the storm as it moves on into Louisiana, as Jeff has been mentioning, also to follow the latest during hurricane season, just check the 12 News Now app. Here's what you need to do. We remind you of this every day, but we want to make sure you're prepared. Click Settings, Notification Settings, and then Severe Weather Alerts. From there, you can customize your personal location. Turn on Severe Weather Alerts, watches and warnings, and make sure that red badge notification is turned on.